Why is that bad? He never once said that black people don't lift heavy.
Let me know when I'm able to talk.
Hold on. He just said, basically, said that they do higher volume. And I don't see any issue with that, to be honest. Now you can talk. Sure.
He retracted because somebody checked him first quickly and said, wait a minute. And he was like, yeah, well, I'm not just saying this. He retracted, and then he went off the retraction, and I didn't get a chance to, I'm not that I didn't get a chance to, but he retracted his statement first and then went to that.
He retracted what statement?
When he said about lifting heavy weights. I
listened to it multiple times.
Okay, let's say that part. But my main thing wasn't that even. My main thing was, why talk about blacks, period?
What's wrong?
If I just
listen,
because let me finish talking then, Dennis.
Okay.
Because if I get on here with my black ass talking about white people and what I think about white people, they're gonna think I'm fucking what, racist?
No.
What do you guys think? If I talk about the shortcomings of white people in any kind of, I'm just saying, it just opened up a Pandora's box where I can start saying other stuff.
Are you done? Are you done?
No.
Okay, go keep going.
If you could start saying, I understand like why say black in the first place, like why even make a statement about race anyway got to do with lifting weights or whatever, when black people feel more superior than whites in so many different ways and so many different things, but we don't say it.
But you can.
No.
You can freely say whatever you want to say. Yeah, but
I'm talking about
Chris,
their physiques and about how wide their waist is, how I think they're never going to be fast enough or jump high enough.
That's not racist. Like that. But that's not racist.
I didn't say it was racist though. I said why talk about the race.
What's wrong?
I didn't say he was racist.
He talked about it's bodybuilding, and unfortunately or fortunately, there's a lot of black people.
There was a time when it was all top 10 in Olympia was black.
And he never said.
Say, well,
but Chris,
I'm just saying we could start talking.
Yeah,
like
but
that
I don't
want to.
I don't want to drag this out too long. Have you listened back to it? Do you still believe that he said what you said?
I just said he said he didn't. He stand on it, and he said all the white people are training like Dorian, which is basically Arthur Jones. It's not really Dorian's workout. It's Arthur Jones. And he said all these white people are training so much heavier, so much more, but
you can't take things out of context.
So much more intense, and training all out for one set.
I never heard what you just said. I never heard that in the video.
They said that white people are training.
What I did hear. Hold on.
I was like, I don't see any. What? Go ahead.
I didn't even hear what you said. Like now, he didn't even say that.
He said that.
No.
And I said,
I
don't see a lot of white people training all out for one set.
All right, you gotta let me talk now. This is the way you interpret it, but he didn't say it like that. He said that he sees white guys to
train
be
like
more.
Dorian.
He didn't even say train like Dorian. He mentioned him after.
He did say that.
But he didn't say. But he said they do more fucking heavyweights, low volume. Mm-hmm. Okay. And he basically said the black guys he thinks they do higher volume, which is right.
When you're doing 525 on the incline for 4 reps, that's heavyweight for low volume.
I know, but how many times you do that? 5 sets?
Every time. Every time I step in the gym. 200-pound dumbbells.
But Chris, what you don't understand is when he says that means he's basically giving you props by being able to lift the heavy weight but do higher volume. Why?
Yeah, I get it.
Why would you get pissed at that? That's what I don't understand.
I wasn't pissed. I just think you shouldn't be talking about black.
You wasn't pissed. You sounded pissed last week.
No, not pissed, dude. When you're pissed, you want to get crazy. It's more like a discussion.
Yeah, but
I've just been in the gym for 40 years, except they're 20 years. Mine's 40 years in the gym. I've seen it all.
Dennis, did you call me today?
Yeah, I did.
What the fuck?
Why?
He never calls.
No, what do you mean I never call? I call all the time.
No, for me, it's like, what the fuck?
I called you at an hour, like 45 minutes ago. No. But anyways, I think that, maybe you should give Ford a call and let's at least, talk it out with
And that's
him.
another thing. He's talking about I could text him. I never talked to him on the phone in my whole life. What are you talking about?
Hey,
Text you.
but why don't we?
I don't have your damn number.
Yeah, huh?
Why don't we?
Yeah,
invite
but
him?
I don't want to drag this out because for me,
No,
this-
but-
I'm not gonna. I'm
We
not
don't
gonna
even talk
slide him
about
in a
that
DM.
I don't want to drag it out because for me when
Yeah,
I watch
it sounds good. It's just
when I watched the video, for me this thing was done. And then of course I when I heard and Melvin was in the car and I told Melvin, I said, Melvin, listen to this again. And Melvin ate cheese after. He said, yeah, you're right.
well, he
you're right."
retracted. He retracted off when he first said it. He retracted.
You
it.
just
He started talking different.
you tried with everything to get him to say something that you didn't like.
No. When everyone's trying to say the word black, I'm listening. I'm all ears. I'm all ears, dude. That's how we do it in America. I'm all ears.
Anyways.
I'm just saying, because then we could start saying, hey, the whole top 10 was black in Olympia. Then they changed the rules.
Yeah, but
I
you
could say
make it
stuff like
sound.
that.
But you made it sound like you
goalpost.
still make it sound like he said something negative against black people, which he didn't at all. That's all I'm trying to say.
I just felt like he said that we weren't training hard.
But he
hard,
didn't.
heavy,
But
like-
Chris.
like
But
that
Chris.
way.
But Chris.
I'm saying that's what I.
I know. But if
interpreted
you
as.
listen to it again, he never said that. He didn't.
Okay. But when you say the word black, I'm listening. Shit.
But
I'm-
then
I'm-
next
I
time,
gotta think about that.
Yeah,
Gotta think about that.
next time, listen to it 2 times.
We should start talking about white boys all the time on here.
Why not?
Let's
Why
do
not?
it.
We have to. It's out. We can talk. I mean, this is not being racist.
It's shortcut.
I
It's
can't even
shortcoming.
be racist because I'm half both. What the fuck? Who am I
I
talking?
know.
Who
Yeah,
am I
my
talking
son is
about?
too. My son is.
Yeah.
Too.
So who am I talking about?
I'm not racist.
Hey.
Anyways, so
I'm not
Victor.
standing with racist though. There's Vic.
Hold on. Be waiting for him.
Slick
Yeah.
Vic.
So Milos, hey, tell me what you think about the fucking fight on Saturday. Did Volkanovski win that fight? He got that. He had that fight.
No, he didn't win it.
Oh,
Listen,
yeah, of course he didn't win, but he
Oh,
should have won.
shit.
He should have won.
I mean, now that I've seen it, I would give it to him. But by points, I had a Japanese judge, Junichiro Kamijo, the guy that is judging everything. He was here with me and Regan, and he's like scoring. I mean, we have fans and we just see what we want to see, but this guy is scoring. So he said right away, first 2 rounds, there's no question. Fair and square, and there's no question. 3rd round, he says, and he said before, he's going to be a split. He says, watch, it's going to be a split. And 2 judges gave it to Volk, and 1 gave it to, what's his name, Islam. 4th round, I mean, that stupid control, Chael Sonnen says, okay, man, if you're holding and doing nothing, how you winning? But that's a dominant position. It's considered, hey, I hold you for fucking 4 minutes, you can't move, I win.
Well, they shouldn't even let him hold him for so long. They should have.
I know.
They should have stand him up. Yeah.
Stand him up. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a dominant position.
Hey, listen.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he got beat.
Yeah.
Because of the rising
I'm
tide,
not.
or-
I'm not a judge. I'm not a judge. In my
wanna see
opinion,
damage.
he got beat. I want to see this guy. I want to see these guys fight again.
Yeah, me too. I was thinking that Islam is going to put him down and he's not getting up. There is no way.
Bullshit.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that's what everybody thought. Bullshit. And Volkanovski did exactly what he said he was going to do.
Yeah.
If he gets
And
me down,
there
I'm
was
going to get
a-
back up.
There was a 1 round more, it would be like all over. But
Yeah, that's why, and even I watched Joe Rogan. Even Joe Rogan think this is bullshit.
yeah, but by scoring, you see, this is how we have bodybuilding judges.
Yeah.
We see this
What
and
did
that. Yeah. This guy elaborated and then he showed. I love listening to the actual judge. Like
Yeah,
Octagon
but
for-
one judge, listen, you can't always listen to judges. One of them judges,
no, okay.
one of them judges had fucking Islam win 4 rounds.
Yeah, but that the third, which one? Yeah, 3rd round was not clear for what's his name, Volk. He was there. He could have been either way.
Yeah, but this judge had him winning round 1, 2,
Even-
3, 4.
What?
This judge had him winning 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah. But
That's
the only third round was questionable.
we already know, but we already know in the UFC the judges, shit happens all the time. That's all I'm saying.
Don't leave it in the hand of the judges.
But put it this way, what would they do with Islam if he has lost to the featherweight? You know, that would be fucked up.
Yeah.
What do you do next with him?
I'll tell you this: if they fight again, he's going to get him.
Fight again, though?
I think what I've seen.
I don't think they would put him back there. They would put him in another fight because I think they.
Islam was fucking probably killed himself making the weight, and he looked wasted.
Victor.
Why didn't you help him?
To this fucking computer shit, though.
What?
You just got.
Just are you on the laptop?
Yeah, but I haven't used it.
All right, here we go. Victor Martinez. What's happening?
What's going on?
Victor called me
Fast and
earlier.
the Furious.
Victor called me earlier at like 9 o'clock or something. It's like, oh no,
9,
just before my time, 9 o'clock, my time. So it was my time, 9 o'clock. So it was a little before 11, I guess. And he calls me. He's like, he texts me. He said, oh, I'm going to be. Did he call you or text? I don't remember. I'm going to be 5 minutes late. I said, why? He said, you have till 1. He said, why did the email say 11? He said,
You forgetting you posted 3 different time zones, you know?
Yeah, but he posted, no.
Time on it?
He posted every time, Mountain Time, Pacific, and East Coast.
I know.
That's mountain
I just
time.
saw the first time. And
Then you shut it off after that.
But I remember when I called you and asked you, I told you 1 o'clock your time.
Yeah, I know.
What's been going on, my man? What's happening? What's new?
Good, man. No, happy to be here, man.
Yeah.
How's it going, man?
Are you turning 50 this year?
50, man, big 50.
You and Jay, right? Who is older?
That's it, man. I think Jay's only a couple of weeks after me. No, not even a few days after me.
Yeah, they're both Leos, man.
Yeah.
The big
Don't
50.
worry, guys. The memos will go out for the 50th party in DR, right? So.
Are you going to the Dominican to party?
I have to, man. You know, it's gonna be Casa de Campo. I think my friend's gonna hook up some villa.
When is it?
We're gonna have.
August.
It's gonna be in end of July, beginning of August. So it's gonna be basically a singles villa, and then it's gonna be those that have girlfriends and wives or whatever.
What is that? Yeah, Casa de Campo. What is that?
It's in the Dominican Republic. Yeah.
Yeah, but is that
Or whatever.
the crazy, beautiful beach? There is like an island that you can actually drive to it. Is this the one?
Yeah. Whatever he hooks up, I'm gonna pass it on to everybody. So they're gonna hook up the villa. So let's see.
So do you have to make reservation then?
No. They're gonna hook it up. My friend said they'll take care of that part. You know.
I know,
Everybody-
but let's say if I decide to go, do I have to make any reservations?
Not as of yet. Not yet. Not that I know of.
Okay, so just my flight.
That's it, man. So far.
Chris, you got a passport, right?
I got a passport for sure.
Because I went to the DR for Juan's wedding. So
I never been there.
If I do that, I got to go for Victor's birthday.
Yeah.
I never been there at all.
I lived there for a year.
I know. Lucky
really?
you, man.
What did
I
you-
think people know you more than they know me. Then.
Why did you live? How Dominican Republic? How did that happen?
Yeah, you
On
see,
the run.
you remember when
On the run.
Why there?
let me put okay. It's a little touchy subject, but here it is.
Touch it.
I left the States in 2011, and I'm supposed to report to probation officer, which I chose not to. I say
Were you allowed to travel?
no. You see, I'm supposed to
Something I would
report.
do.
So
But I just decided I'm not reporting to anybody. I was so fed up. I'm leaving, right? So I went to Finland first, and I lived there for like a few months. But then my passport had no more place to put the stamp on. So it's like, oh shit. And then somebody told me, why don't you just go to the American embassy and
get some
extend
extra pages.
64 pages. I said, okay. So I go to Helsinki into the U.S. embassy, and thank God, you know, when you get in and then you pass through the door, there is that door that doesn't have you can open from this side. Yeah.
So-
But yeah,
One way door.
the time difference there was okay. I just applied and I gave them a self-addressed stamp envelope, and paid a fee, and like in 5 days they're supposed to get it. Okay, well I guess in the meantime they check and they realized there was a warrant for my arrest, right? Because I didn't show up for a probation's officer meeting, and then I got the phone call to report back and get my passport in person. And it's like, oh shit, man, this is bad. So, and they have my address, right? So like the next day I said, where can I possibly go? And I had a friend in the Dominican Republic, and she goes, just fly over. And, I had a Serbian passport, thank God. And that's how I ended up in the Dominican Republic. So I left the passport. I said, like, forget about it. It took me 10 years to get it back and to solve all the issues.
yeah.
See, that's what you did. That's a smart move. I actually went to get my passport, and then they kept me.
Yeah. The message on the phone was so nice, lady,
for rest.
sexy voice, please report, officers, at the earliest convenience, at the earliest convenience, that sounds so bad. I knew it. But anyway, so I went to Santo Domingo, and I loved it, man. I mean, really, I love the culture. I love the people. Everything is just...
What did you do, though, for that year? What did you do? Just hung out on the beach?
Personal training,
Oh, okay.
And I did my appearance there, but you just can't charge money there.
All right. Put it this way, Dennis. I'm gonna put it this way. Right now, MILOS is actually better and more well known than I am in my own country.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got full support there. They love him, and I think JC Simo, he's definitely one of your biggest supporters there.
Yeah, I love the guy. I stay with him in his house for a while.
So you coming with us? You coming with us for the birthday party?
I don't know, man. Well, when is the date?
Said July or August, he said.
Yeah. Once I know sooner, I have to get ready.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I thought you're doing the fucking Masters Olympia.
Okay, well, what's the deal with this Masters? First, I want to hear the opinion of the GOAT, right? I want to hear your guys' opinions.
I think you should do it easy, man. It's not
Victor,
a no-brainer.
hey, Vic,
all right.
listen. A couple.
But usually, when they try to bring you to a show, they talk money. Where's the money? How much money are they offering?
I don't know.
What is this? Are we doing this for
I
a
don't know
trophy,
that.
or like I keep saying, is it for a 1-year membership to Planet Fitness?
It's a good point.
Hey, that's a valid point.
Yeah,
Valid point.
yeah.
Where's the respect of trying to bring masters without the respect to lure the masters? Well, what is this?
Hey, you know that Jay Cutler said? Jay said he's coming back for $1 million. And then somebody offered to put the $1 million. Talk to Jay.
Oh, shit.
There you go.
I'm serious.
That's what
Talk
I'm
to Jay.
talking about.
I
But
mean,
see,
the-
that's
somebody has
respect.
a-
That's the respect Jay gets,
Yeah.
But when they have all these guys scrambling, writing letters and all this to compete somewhere, that's why we're so left behind in the sports industry, because we're so hungry that we even forget how the hell we're gonna eat.
Right.
They're not telling you how you're gonna eat.
He's got a point there, because I never see any, because I remember the last time we had the Masters, she was throwing the money,
lot of money.
on every poster.
A lot of money.
They threw the money.
Fucking
They
had
threw the money.
had my ass come back.
Telling you.
You know what I mean? It had my ass come back.
They woke you up, right?
Hell yeah! I was like, wait a minute, what?
How much was it?
It was 250,000.
250. Look
The
at that.
Masters.
Yes, crazy money.
You gotta
Well, listen, I gotta say this though. At the end, and we didn't find out until we got there and we had the athletes meeting, when Steve said, "Listen, man, she ain't got the money."
Oh.
she basically doesn't have all the money, and he said anybody is okay if they want to get up and walk out and don't compete. This will be fine, because he's basically told us that she doesn't have all the money.
So what's gonna happen in Romania?
So, but nobody.
There's no money.
So, but
I just
no.
don't wanna-
But nobody's going to get up when they're already in Miami. So we all competed, and I think I don't know how much Dexter got for winning, but
It was 100. It was 100.
nah, he didn't get it though.
You didn't get the 100? The
No.
first or the second?
Nobody. We all got less than we were supposed to get.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, because I got third, and I was.
It was over. They were
I don't.
over it,
I don't
yeah.
even remember
Yeah,
how
right.
much I should have got, but I know it was less, and we knew that because Steve told us, and he also told us, listen, if you guys think, gave us the option to walk away.
See, all you guys are so hungry, so dehydrated, you can't even start a riot, man.
Man, listen, I was there. I flew to Miami, but thank God she covered my flights and my hotel and everything, so I had no expenses going there. So otherwise, I would have been a little pissed.
Yeah, where they put you up in the Radisson?
No, what was it?
The Radisson.
No, it was a good hotel though. Remember, you don't know where it was?
Motel 8.
You weren't there? You were probably and weren't old enough.
I was there.
Yeah. Where was
I
it?
was
What was the
there.
hotel though?
The hotel I wouldn't know because I walked over.
Oh, okay.
It's being local when the show happened.
Anyway, so now, okay, I get that. If you don't know the prize money, because there got to be some prize money involved.
You gotta some incentives, man.
Yeah.
It's like,
It should
man,
be.
So
I agree.
you're not planning on doing it,
plan on what? Do what?
the Masters.
What?
Have you reached out to anybody and asked?
I've been asking
what?
since it was announced. I've been asking, what's the prize money? What's the prize money?
Huh?
Like who's the organizer? Who's the one?
Alina Popa is the promoter.
Yes, Wings of Strength.
Alina.
Alina, you know Alina. Alina
I'll
Popa.
message Alina. I must send her a smoke signal, text,
Wings of strength.
all that stuff.
Yeah.
We'll get you in touch this week. How about that?
I'm sure there's prize money. I just don't understand why there's nothing announced for the people to come out for people to come out of the woodworks.
Some prize money's not convincing, Dennis. Come on, man.
I don't know. I really have no clue. I have no idea. For real.
Listen, man. For 250, like you said, they were offered last time. It's all right. I'll put a kidney on the line for it.
Hey,
I'll give a kid. He said,
I got two.
Still.
because I've been talking the whole time because
Still, right? Still.
yeah, because
don't even joke about it.
yeah,
Barely and shit.
yeah. I mean, come on.
I mean, you're in shape, Victor. I've seen you at
Well, listen,
Olympia.
I already know he's not doing it because if he's celebrating his birthday in the Dominican in August, he's not competing in August.
Yeah, but I think we don't party like we used to, man.
I don't care. You do.
No. Come on.
You don't have to. Hey, listen. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad you don't. But
Yeah. Say the guys who were partying in the lobby until 1 a.m. and that's it.
Yo, in the lobby. I know,
It was
right?
a party.
Yeah.
At the
In
lobby.
Florida. I know. That's what we were talking about, man. We're in the fucking lobby, dude. This is
Yeah,
crazy.
a couple of pools and shit. We're like, man.
Woo-hoo!
is it raining season down there in August, July, August?
August is hot as balls weather. That's
Yeah.
it. And at the end of August, that's when the rain season. That's it. Storms and all that.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the beginning of August, not the end.
I'm down. Chris, you
Yeah.
coming?
I'm coming.
Milos.
Coming. If I'm invited, I'm
You
coming.
guys don't know. I'll put it out.
Yeah.
Again, it's all about you guys. Everybody.
Hey,
being
it's
comfortable.
more.
Go ahead.
I got to tell you, Victor, I never told you this. Dennis James was with me in California, and then he went to your Nationals 2000. Okay. And some other shit happened that Dennis is going to explain. But I had a Troy Alves in the show, and Troy was going, hoping that he's going to win. I never heard of you at that time. And then when Dennis...
You never heard of Victor Martinez in 2000?
No, not until then. You are the one that actually told me. And I don't know if you remember what you said. Yeah. He looks kind of like you, Milos. You were saying that he has
Without the hair.
similar to mine. That was in 2000.
2000, yes.
Yeah. Those are your words exactly. It's like, who? Like, because Troy, I like his physique. I didn't expect, because I didn't know You won some other shows, Junior Nationals or something that year.
Yeah.
And, yeah. But then I've seen you in the photo shoot in my gym, and I was like, God damn, this guy.
I mean, at the Nationals, this was kind of like a one-man show, to be honest.
Right? It was convincing. Yeah?
I think who won? Didn't George Farah win the light heavyweights that day?
Yeah. George Farah got his pro card. Also, Richardson got his pro card.
Richard Jones. When was
No, Richard Jones won the USA's.
Okay.
He won the USA overall back in.
Craig Richardson.
Craig Richardson. Yeah.
Craig Richardson.
And he was peeled.
East Coast.
Yeah.
Was
No, but that was awesome. I remember I flew from. I was still in Thailand. I had to fly to California. I did a photo shoot with Chris, and I had a, you know how you have them call it the man purse or whatever, like, you know, the shit you. No, not the fact. I had a pouch, but I also had Chris. You used to have them too, like you know where you keep your money and stuff. And I have this in my hand. Kind of like a wallet.
A clutch.
Yes, but just handheld, you know?
Yeah, that's
so I take the red-eye flight from California, from LA. I get on the plane, 5 hours to New York. I arrive very early in the morning in New York. It was like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So I get out, I get a cab, and back then, I don't know how it is today, but back then, once you get in the cab, there's always people standing there. They give you this ticket where you see you got in that car. So you had a kind of like a ticket what car you used. So I got in the back seat, and I keep in mind I have my pouch here, and I have this wallet in my hand, black. I'm sitting back there, and I tell him where to go, hotel in the city, and I passed out from the airport to the hotel. So when he stopped, he said, "Hey, sir, are you here?" So I grabbed some change that I had in my pouch and paid him from the pouch. When I went in the back in the trunk, got my suitcase, and I went into the hotel where I was waiting for Casewell. Didn't see that I left my fucking wallet with passport, ticket. Back then it was still paper ticket, hard copies, my credit cards, everything in the back seat. And I didn't know at that point. Because I sit at the hotel, I'm waiting for Casewell for like 40, 50 minutes. 40, 50 minutes. I'm sitting at the hotel in the lobby. Here comes Casewell. He said, "Oh, yeah, we got to walk 2 blocks. Fucking 2 blocks in New York? Are you fucking crazy? So we walked about 1 block, and then all of a sudden something said, "Where's your fucking wallet?" So now I'm thinking hotel. I just turned around. I started running with my suitcase.
Oh, shit.
Bro, because you know what? I thought everything just disappeared. My prostate fell out my ass. I was like, so I didn't even say nothing to Casewell. I just ran. And Casewell, he must saw me running, so he started running with me. He didn't even know why. We running back to the hotel. I'm going right into the reception, and I go straight to the girl on the counter. I said, "Listen, I was just sitting there. I left my wallet. Can you give it back to me?" She said, "What wallet?" I said, "Yeah, the wallet. I know it's here." I was tripping. I was so tripping. And come to realize it wasn't there. And then I was like,
"You ever get it back?"
Fuck no.
No.
Not in New York.
And listen, this is what happened. So I was like, fuck, the taxi. Then I realized I must have left it in the taxi because I was asleep. So I went to the police station. That's the first thing I did. I had that ticket. And then the fucking cop, "Oh, this is New York." He said, "You ain't getting nothing." He said, "Your wallet is somewhere in the trash." But I said, "Listen, I don't even care about the money. $7,000 was in there. I don't even care about the money. Just I need my passport and my ticket and my credit cards." Gone. So the next, that was Thursday or Friday. Then I had to be at the Nationals all weekend, smiling, shaking hands. I was John Doe like a motherfucker. I had nothing. I had no more money. I had no credit cards. I had nothing. So, but in the meantime, after this happened, after the police station, I went with Casewell, and I went to his room, and I went to sleep because I was so tired. I fell asleep. And I woke up a couple of hours later, and I woke up like, "Oh, fuck, thank God, it was just a dream." You know what I mean? And you wake up in the room, and you don't even know where. I said, fuck, man, that was a fucked up dream.
Whoa.
Only to find out that it wasn't. So I had to go Monday. I had to go down to somewhere downtown trying to get a new passport. I called. They told me I got to be there. I said, come early because there's going to be a lot of people. So I went there at 5 in the morning on Monday. I had to borrow money, of course. Bro, I just get there, and I was like, yeah. I said, here's a police report. Everything was stolen. He said, yeah, but we need your birth certificate. Who the fuck travels with a birth certificate? I said, I live in Thailand. So now I try to call my wife to go into the safe and find the birth certificate, take a picture. I couldn't even fucking explain it to her. She didn't even understand a word I said. So I ended up, they said, well, how can you verify who you are? I'm trying to show them Flex magazines and shit to get a passport,
So, when was that? Your second time in New York, or?
No, it's not. No, I've been to New York many a times.
All right.
Because I have family there,
Man. So do you hate it after this?
No. This is what happened. This is what happened. So I had to bring relatives to verify who I am, and then it still wasn't enough. Then I didn't I call you, and you had to get a signature card from the bank?
Yeah, that's the only way that we could have done it.
And,
I went to
Rita sent the signature card too, so they can see my signature. It took, from 5 to 5 at night. I was in there. It was packed. Most of the people in there didn't even speak English. Everybody was gone, and I was the only one left at 5. Here's what happened.
My fax came like 5 minutes before closing or something.
No. I don't know why I had to wait. So anyway, my flight left at 7 from JFK. I'm in the fucking office. And then here she comes at the end. He said, Mr. James? I said, yes. Here's a number. Call this number tomorrow. I can't give you your passport. I said, why? I said, why? She said, you own child support. I said, what?
You gave me flashbacks, man. You gave me flashbacks.
So she said to me, you own child support. I said, fucking what child? I said, please. I tried to convince her, please, just check one more time. And and if she would have been a bitch, she would have said, no, call this number. I ain't got nothing to do. I'm going home. She went back, she looked again, and she apologized. She said, I got the name wrong. Here's your passport. God damn. Yeah. I was like, what the fuck is going on, man? That was the worst weekend of my life.
Yeah, I do remember because
Huh?
I was born with child support.
Because it was East Coast, West Cost, and I supposed to send that fax before 5 p.m. East Coast time. And then I had that fucking lady in Bank of America. She's supposed to give me the copy and all that stuff. You probably forgot that one because you had other things to worry about it. But yeah, the only way we can prove it is from that Bank of America account.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. Wow.
And you look at Thailand.
Huh?
Go ahead, Chris. No.
You're looking more like Vin Diesel than ever.
Yeah.
But you say you were in Thailand. You miss Thailand, D?
You know what? Yeah, a little bit sometimes, but not like terribly. It's just like I'm going next year. I'm going for sure.
No.
I'm going for sure.
Nice.
People always ask how I got here. I was willing to work just a little harder than everyone else. Every damn day. If I can have hundreds of hours back, I'm gonna grab them. Spending hours prepping chicken, rice, and vegetables, F that. I rely on perfect nutrition. I rely on trifecta.
All the perks, right?
Yeah. But you know what? It's not what it used to be. It changed totally. Yeah. I mean, the prices is up. When they opened the doors to the Russians fucked up the prices because they just
sell weed over there too now.
Yeah,
right?
now it's legal over there. But you know where I'm going what I'm going to check out? Vietnam.
Oh. Vietnam, right.
Vietnam. Everybody who's going, they're telling me it's just like Thailand 30 years ago. I said that sounds right. That sounds exactly
more like a lenient communism, right?
They're not communists no more.
No, since
No,
when?
that was back at the Vietnam War. It's North and South Vietnam. No, Vietnam is not communist.
I don't know. I don't keep up with the Vietnamese, government,
Hey, no, it just slipped my mind.
What's up, man?
Let's get back.
Right. There'll be a lot of that going.
Yeah. Let's get back. Yeah, let's talk about the Arnold a little bit. So, let's talk about the Arnold. Any news update for Samson?
Oh wait, we didn't talk about his nutrition company though.
Who? Oh, yeah, Victorious. Is it Victorious or V? What is it?
Yeah, it's basically V-shaped Victor Martinez signature series.
So how is that going for you?
Good. First, it was a long road, man.
Yeah.
It's
But
one of these
didn't
things.
you start something before that? Something with cartoons, Victor. I don't know. There was some line.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Okay. So tell us about the new line, the signature, the Victor Martinez signature line. How is that going for you?
Again, it just basically, we did the first launch, soft launch at the Arnold, just kind of like coming soon. Then we did the launch over at
The Dubai Muscle Show.
Dubai, yeah. And then the Olympia is kind of like letting the people know on this side of the world that it's coming. Finally. I know people have been asking me, emailing me, texting me, where can I get it? So we actually launching first in the Middle East. Mm-hmm. So the first country is going to be in Algeria. Thank you to Fauzi El-Zawich. He's the distributor there, and that's the first place that's going to be distributed in about 3 weeks' time. So I can't wait for it to get there. Obviously, I need it here, but you know how it is with the shipping wars that's going on around the world, and also the marketing we got to step it up now that we're going to start manufacturing.
Okay.
But we finally just got to manufacture here in the U.S. because it makes no sense. And also, where a lot of people in a lot of countries, when you make a product in Europe, it is vice versa, make it here, it's a lot of red tape to ship it to another country.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Therefore, to skip on all the shipping issues, it's better to just make it within the region, manufacture it.
Yeah, I mean, and distributing out, internationally is much better, anyways.
Always,
because the money is out there. The money is not in the States anymore when it comes to supplements.
And are you involved in developing the contents of the products?
Yeah, we did some formulation. Obviously, I just went with a little cheat sheet with what's my favorite products.
Right.
And we just tweaked it slightly just to get something similar to what I liked and what I've always used.
Right.
Do you test the flavors?
Yeah, I had to because it was one of my peeves with protein. I know people just look at the quality, but I looked at taste. I had to go with taste first because if I can't drink it, especially when how a lot of bodybuilders train,
right?
I got to use something a little bit, overkill. You got to consume it a lot. So if you can't, down it a few times a day or per week, you're just not going to deal with it. So that was my first thing was, am I going to drink this protein? I tried it. It was smooth. And that's it, and then the pills are the pills. A lot of this stuff, guys, I mean, I could say, hey, it's different, hey, it's better. A lot of this stuff is a little slight cookie cutter. The ingredients are the ingredients. We just make it a little bit better by adding a little bit higher quality. That's it.
It's a full line. How many products you have?
It's a full line, man. MILOS, man. It's I wanted to, just give a little bit and a little bit at a time. My partners are actually manufacturers and the distributors, so they just wanted to go with the full shebang. You're talking about 12 products altogether.
And the RTDs?
Is that?
RTDs.
That's what I want. That's what I actually want. RTDs and energy drinks. Come on, Cruz. And you see Marvel coming out with an energy drink. There's not enough saturation in the market. So let's tap into every part of it. Yeah, so RTDs are definitely in the works. You see one of the big success of Labrada is the RTD. If anything, that's probably what keeps them in the black,
Yeah, and they taste good too.
It tastes great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that, to this day, it's the only RTD I drink.
Yeah. But that's it. That's good to see that you finally.
Please, man, something.
It's about time.
I cash that first check, DJ. Either the first check or the master says, you know, hey, we're giving X amount. Then I just, you know, put on my baggy posing trunks, you know, and fill them up.
Yeah. My sponsor is doing that too. They want to do a signature line, and they want to launch it at the FIBO in Germany in April. So
now this is when the fun starts, you know.
Yeah. Why not? You know, why not? You know, as long as you're capable of traveling, because this is what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to travel. You're gonna have to go everywhere where they distribute their stuff. You got to go. You got to be in the stores. You got to shake hands, and this is how this works. And if you don't do that, then that's when you're gonna have a problem. But I know you like to travel too.
Oh, I have to travel, man. Especially when I see Ronnie, you know, regardless of his state, when he gets on, you know, he inspired me, and that got to put the work in. Yeah. If you don't put the work in, you don't show up.
Exactly.
It's just not going to happen. It doesn't have the same effect.
Exactly. Chris, when are you coming out with something?
I'm just me, man. I got the hookups to do it.
What you waiting on? What you waiting on?
Waiting on.
Hey, just tell them you're waiting for just tell them you're waiting for the right formula.
Got to get the taste right and everything, but I got the connections to make it happen though, for sure.
Yeah, it's work though. It's work. It's not easy because there's so much out there. Trust me, it's not easy. It's not easy.
Oh my! You know, gotta have a good little niche.
Yeah.
Or a product.
Milos, you signed with what is this? Gym? Is this a supplement company?
Supplements, yes. Yeah.
I didn't even know. I always thought, what is this? Like gym? It's some.
I thought it was a gym.
Yeah, it's Jim Stoppani, doctor who
training.
Yeah, I mean, I read most of his editorial articles in Master Fitness magazine. He's really a researcher and a bodybuilder in phenomenal shape right now. I mean, he's PhD with the muscles, right? And then really, I don't do the double-blind university studies. I don't do all this researchers, right? You know, I'm still more of the bro science. But let's face it, in bodybuilding, bro science, I would say, goes further than pro science. I mean, you know, if you test something, you know, it's theory is one thing, but put it in practice. And then, do I need to prove in the university study what we did and put like 30, 40 pounds of muscle on the guys at the level that we compete, right? And then you keep improving, doing certain things. So Jim Stoppani is one of those. And then when I read his articles, everything that he advises, it's similar. So, you know, it was no brainer for me. I joined. Yeah. This is, again, like unbelievable. My mom calls every time.
Nice.
when I'm on
how is she though? How is she doing? She's good.
85. She's good, yeah. But it's like
age.
His mom Tuesday didn't call. But anyway, so but I want to ask you, Victor, because that 2007 year everybody talks about it, right? You started that year with winning the goddamn Arnold Classic, right? And there's not too many guys that enter Arnold and Olympia and could win both. And you came this close to winning. I mean, we discussed this over and over. I told Jay many times in his podcast, even recently, you didn't win that show. You know? So, yeah, I mean, I went as far as to tell him, your mom would not give you your show. Brutal. But I didn't. This was your show to take, even though I think that Dexter and Dennis Wolf and you battled for this back and forth.
I was gonna say, where do you think Jay should have placed then? If you don't think he should have won,
I mean,
he should have slid down or just been second.
Yeah, Jay's gonna hate me because I'm gonna have to go to his studio. I would put him fourth.
Jay, set you up
at that show. That definitely look, just like Big Ramy. They was saying, okay, there's no way he can slip down to fifth, right? if anybody before the show was saying that Ramy is going to slip down to 5, how many people would take it, right? But this is how it's supposed to be. When guys are at that level and so great, there is no way for me that Jay should have placed ahead of Victor or Dennis Wolf or Dexter. Now, these 3 guys, now you're looking, all 3 is super shapely. The Victor and Dennis Wolf, very wide, crazy V-tapered, bigger than Dexter, right? Both in a great condition. So he could go either way. I mean, Dennis was my guy, so of course I would probably be biased by saying that, oh yeah, maybe he should have. But I think it's general consensus is, Victor, that was your show to win.
Yeah,
and I think
you're right. Dennis looked great. I agree. Again, I was
your back double was just off the charts at that show.
It was a perfect prep.
That back double.
It was a perfect prep, Chris. It was just one of those things that everything just kind of got aligned. It was, bills paid, child support up to date. Everything was just, weather was good. Meals were on time.
That's always the shows you fucking look the best.
Yeah.
I was like that. My show like that was 99. Like everything was just perfect. Like
yeah.
But I met you in the 90s. Vic, what was it, like 94, 5, 96?
Yeah, late 90s.
You was an amateur when we was hanging out, though.
Yeah,
where did you guys meet? At the Sound Factory?
Probably.
No, we went there.
We met one of Steve's shows first.
I think I was guest posing in New York, and then we went out.
Steve's shows. Yep.
Yeah, we went out.
Hey, did I tell you guys ever? Did I ever tell you guys the story? What happened when? When Victor came back from college? It was last time. When because Victor, he had back then when he didn't have his U.S. citizenship, he had a green card. His green card expired. They told him not to travel. He went to Spain, won the Arnold, right? Came back. Of course, he was gone for a little bit.
Yeah.
So, and when he came out, I saw him the first time after that at the New York Pro, right? So, this is small Victor, that one. And I remember the first thing he said, man, now I think I can even get life insurance.
I actually did.
Yeah. So we watched the New York Pro. After New York Pro, I know we went to eat somewhere. He said, come on, let's go out. So I let him talk me into going out with him, right? Now I think this is a different Victor, right? For a minute.
Oh.
So we ended up. I know my flight was supposed to leave.
Sound Factory?
Hold on, yeah. My flight was supposed to leave at like 1:30 Sunday afternoon. So we get into the Sound Factory. Was it Pasha by then?
That was Pasha. Yeah, it changed names already.
Yeah. So we went in there. Of course, it was already late. Took about 5 minutes, 6 minutes.
It was like 3 in the morning. It was early, 3 in the morning.
Hey, why?
No. It was earlier. It was a little bit earlier. So I was like, "Where's Victor? Where's Victor?"
Hey, when you said that name, Sound Factory, I heard boom.
Listen. So listen. So I was like, "Where's Victor?" Victor disappeared on me, right? He's in there having fun for sure.
There's 4 levels in it, man.
I know. So listen. Anyway, so I'm in there. 2-3 hours, no more Victor. I said, you know what? I said, now it was like 3 o'clock. So I said, fuck it, man. I can just go to the hotel, go call the airport, and maybe I can get on an earlier flight. So I called Delta. I said, listen, is there an earlier flight? Yeah, there's an 8 o'clock flight. So at like 5 or 6, I'm leaving to go to the hotel. I grab my suitcase. I go straight to the airport. I fly home. 5-hour flight. I get home. I go to sleep. I sleep all day, all night until the next day. The next day, my phone rings. I'm looking, it's Victor, right? So I'm answering the phone. I can hear the fucking boom, boom, boom in the back. And Victor's like, yo, D, where you at, man? Where you at? Oh, was like, God damn.
He's still there.
I don't know where he was. He was somewhere else probably, but he's asked.
That was the after party already.
After party. Where you
boy.
at?
He's asking me where I'm at. I said, I done flew home to Phoenix and I had a good night's sleep.
Listen, I'm happy to.
I remember laying on my back in the sound factory like this on the floor. People walking up to me, hey Chris, I want to meet you. I said, how you doing?
I still got the pictures from that night.
Yeah?
I still got the pictures from that night, man.
You got to send me some, man. I got a couple of them.
They're Polaroids. They're Polaroids. They're not in.
Take a picture of that damn thing.
Victor, why didn't you compete in 2008? I mean, 2008.
Milos changing the subject. Milos, fuck all your bullshit talk.
He never been there before, so you don't know. You missed Jock Night. You missed all those nights. Milos.
Why don't we talk a little bit about the Arnold now?
Let's do that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Please.
Hey, man.
So how is Samson doing? Is he still winning for you? I ask you every week.
Hell yes.
Is he getting better?
Yeah, you've seen it. I mean, I post pictures.
Good.
Yeah, he is. He is. I can't say maybe directly. Well, there's certain supplement that he didn't ever want to use it because he thought it would be affecting him, so psychologically, so he wouldn't be able to take it. But I finally convinced him to take.
What are we talking about?
Supplement.
Oh, no, see, you never fucking.
Give us the.
All of a sudden,
Tremble.
I figured that, but all of a sudden you're a changed man. What happened?
Yeah. I mean, you wanna keep like a little bit of.
So was he worried? Does he go nuts on training?
That's one thing that we didn't use all this time because it just it would affect him badly, so he didn't want to use it. And
yeah, but in what way? Like aggressive?
Aggressive. Didn't want to do it. So when my athletes don't want to do something, I don't push it.
Yeah. Tell him get some of that fake stuff, then it won't happen.
Yeah, we already did like for we did like 8 shows without it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, before you don't like it, we don't take it. Okay, there is not one.
Milos, why wouldn't you go with like paraboling if they?
That's paraboling is trembling, hexa.
It is, but I don't think it gives you the aggressiveness and the cough.
Yeah, we did consider all 3. Anantate, acetate, and hexa, all 3, right? But you just trembling, off the limits. So you know how it is? Every next contest comes, I say, okay, should we maybe consider? No, okay, no, we're not going to do it. So this time, I said, okay, let's do like teeny tiny little bit, like spit in the ocean, and he loved it, right?
What's a little bit?
What is there not to love?
What's a little bit? 300 milligrams a week?
Actually, we started with 100, then 150, then 200, and we had 3. Yeah.
And that's good enough. If it's real shit, that's good enough.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how some people go up to like 1,000 to 1,500 milligrams a week?
And 2,000 that I heard of. Yeah. I have the athletes, from Europe that they give me their plan is like, you added 0 here, you've been 200. Yeah. I said 2,000. Like, you got to be joking, and they're not even open division bodybuilders. So it's ridiculous. Yeah, but on Samson, first, he is, as you guys know, complete aesthetics, combination of everything. Nothing is missing. Balance is there. He just needs to bring that conditioning that is going to stand out, and this is what we're going for. I know there is a tough lineup. I've seen Ramy, I love it. I've seen Andrew Jack, I love it. I think the superb. Nick Walker, you can never discount, right? So if you're asking if I changed my mind, no, I still have a Samson winning, Andrew Jack 2nd, Big Ramy 3rd, Nick Walker 4th, and Clarida 5th. I said that last week. I'm still seeing it that way.
Yeah, you sure did. Just double checking, make sure there ain't nobody coming up with no bullshit.
Yeah, let's see.
Nice.
Because
So what's going on with Ramy, man? He looking like he's changing it up some.
Mr.
Stem cells himself.
Well, I guess hopefully it's working, but I don't know if stem cell works so fast. I didn't know that.
I mean, it regenerates.
How's that last spread looking?
I don't know. I haven't seen any
haven't
updates.
seen?
Nothing.
No.
Well, so far with him staying full without cutting his water, he looks good. You know, you can see the back, but again, you never know. You know how it is, guys. Nothing matters until the 3 days out,
Right.
because you can break it, you know, or make it by then.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're going to be changing a lot, everybody, you know, because Nick looks like sometimes he could be a little bit flat when he's posing. Sometimes he could be a little bit fuller. And he has a different look for either.
Yeah.
But Sampson is coming along. It looks like he's staying the course.
I mean,
And,
when I look at Nick, I mean, I like everything I see about Nick. I would like to see him with a better quad sweep. I don't know why. It just
His legs looks like they come down a little bit.
I don't know if they came down. It just looks like they look a
there's
little bit
sweep.
they look a little bit
There's a
straight to me. You know?
I don't think that's been his strength as far as like standing there.
I know, but if
posing.
if he works on that, if he works on his quads and just on the sweep a little bit, he's going to create a serious fucking picture.
But
The way he flexes his most muscular, he looks narrow.
He could push that really. He could push all that harder though than what he's even doing now.
Yeah.
I know he could.
Yeah, what do you think, Vic? You think he's
No,
narrow?
Nick looks good. Again, I wouldn't doubt his condition, but as far as aesthetically balanced, I go with Sampson, man,
Yeah.
because he's just good. Sean Clarida, he'll come in with the condition and all that, but these guys are just, you know, out-muscling him. And when it goes to the Arnold, you know, they love muscle. You can see by the list of guys that have won over the years. You know,
Yeah,
that's the only thing going against Sean Clarida, even though he did win the 212. But you know, and Ramy, this is a do or die for him, because coming off at 5th place, 2-time Mr. Olympia, he has a lot to do. He has to do basically a full 360 on this one. And you know, and who else? Derek pulled out for obvious reasons. I think.
Well, we still got William Bonac, Andrew, Justin Rodriguez, Akeem Williams.
Have you seen Justin?
I've seen Justin locally. Again, you know, he's been flip-flopping a lot between trainers and clients and all this. So, I mean, the gurus and all this stuff. So who knows who's getting him ready now? And I think that's going to be one of his biggest challenge, you know, trying to hit that mark.
You think it's hard to get yourself ready?
It's not hard. It's not hard. It's just when you get ready with someone over the years, you kind of lose your ways. And that's what happens. So unless he gets full confidence on himself, with hopefully that he learned something over the years and just not down himself, that's what it's going to take. But, you know, again, he's been missing it the last few times. I don't know. I mean, I saw him at the gym. He's big. He's got the weight. But at the Arnold, it ain't going to matter. It's all about this conditioning with the size. A good blend. But he's got a good balance, good aesthetic. His legs are bigger.
Well, I remember him last year at the Arnold's, because I was doing the broadcasting. When he came out for prejudging, I thought he's fighting for the title.
Yeah.
I really thought he was fighting for the title, because he was one of the front runners. And I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. He's taking the call. I don't know what happened, but
his mother.
he came back and probably just, you know, spilled over and just wasn't the same.
No, you're right. I had him up there, and then actually I expected him to win the pro, the Boston Pro, and then he didn't, you know, edged out William on that one. William came in ready, but you know, it's a great lineup.
Justin's double biceps front and back looks like Victor.
No, but this is what I've been telling him. This is what I told Victor. This is what I told Justin, because he, you know, and when I asked him, because the way he hits the shot, he said, no, he's trying to imitate Shaun Rhoden.
Yeah.
with the pose.
That's Victor's
Look,
pose.
it can't be. How is it possible the
Victor's
Dominican
pose.
is gonna, emulate another Dominican? It's impossible, man.
You can't do that.
No, you can't
He's
do
Dominican.
So Victor, while we have you on here, man, let me get your top 5. And then I'm going to ask Milos and Chris again because we change it from week to week, and shit happens.
Oh, a top 5
in particular order, yes, please.
Particular order. Oh man. Well, since I was completely way off at the Olympia, way off. Let's just go with just the spin-off, I mean, everybody's been having Nick first. They've been having SHAUN CLARIDA first. I would like to have him first, but I like Samson. I saw what he posted the other day. He looks good, not because Milos is here. Not even though Milos was training him. He's just good to look at,
So you got Samson in first.
Let's just say they're all in shape.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, let's just say they're all in shape. I'm not going to do a hit or miss. They're all in shape. I'll have Samsung in first. Then Nick is just coming off the Olympia top 3, comes in with the same condition, everything. I have him in second. Not the most aesthetic, but again, he goes in peel. Ramy, I might have him in third. Given that he comes in, 2-time Mr. Olympia. And SHAUN, 4th. And who's left in 5th? I think Justin.
So, okay. So, Justin in 5th. So, no William Bonac, no Andrew Jacked. No Patrick Moore or Kamal. Kamal and Akeem. Those are the ones still left.
Akeem comes in shape. He's my dark horse, man. He's my dark horse, Akeem and
Akeem?
Yeah, Akeem and William Jack. Yeah, they're my dark horses, I like their physiques a lot. Again, it's just Akeem. I just want him to come in a little bit more prepared much sooner, not in the end. I know he pulled that off for the Tampa, where he kind of didn't look good 2 weeks out, a week out, and then he pulled it off 2 days out, which is kind of like, you're asking for it when you do that because you're gonna hit or miss, So I'm really pulling for Akeem. I want him to do good, He's New Jersey's own. He's from the East Coast, I want Akeem to do good. I want
him with the Brooklyn Beast.
Yeah, Brooklyn Beast. He's in Jersey now. He's in Jersey now. That's it. He's stuck in Jersey, man. I know. I try not to change my license for almost 10 years from New York.
Are you in Jersey? You in Jersey too, right?
All those damn bridges and shit.
I have to admit it, yeah, man. Just
Okay,
yes,
so Samson, Nick, Ramy, SHAUN CLARIDA, Justin Rodriguez. You sticking with that?
Yeah, and again, just putting all the factors of size, the Arnold, ideally, best package.
SHAUN could beat Andrew Jack?
I mean, Andrew Jack looks good, man, but I don't know if they're doing the whole dues things anymore, because am I going to do paying dues, perfect world, regardless? You're supposed to give it to the best guy and stuff, but I tend to be wrong when it comes to that,
Yeah, but are you predicting of what the judges might going to do or what you see?
No, what I see is what I said.
Okay, cool.
Chris,
are you changing
Are you going to the Arnold? Sorry.
Who?
You going to the Arnold? Yeah? Okay, cool. I'll see you there. Got my ticket.
So, Chris, are you staying with yours? You had Nick, Andrew, Ramy, Samson, William last week.
You diet down, train hard, and supplement smart for months. When the time comes to step on stage, don't leave your tan to chance. Go with the pros. Pro Tan. #1 worldwide since 1987 and the official sponsor of the Olympia for the last 15 years. Don't step on stage without it. Pro Tan.
I'm gonna change it up a little bit.
Okay, okay.
Little bit.
Who's winning?
For this week, after I get my man Marvin and Juicy to pick me up from the airport, I'm gonna come there. I think I might see Samson first, Andrew Jack second.
Hold on. I'm writing.
Ramy third.
Good, that's good, but usually two body types are the same. First and second is usually never seen. So it's got to be like a different body type to break up the similar monotony.
All right, Samson, Andrew, Ramy.
This week, Vin Diesel. This week. Where am I at now? Where you at?
1, 2, 3. Samson, Andrew, Ramy.
Nick. Let me go flat this week. Legs came down a little bit.
So he said Nick went from first to fourth in 1 week.
I'm just watching the horses run, man.
Right. I hear you. No, I get it. Okay, who do you have? Who do you have in fifth?
Who am I missing?
You're missing a few of them. You're missing
Clarida.
Clarida. You're missing Bonac. You're missing Kamal, and you're missing Justin and Akeem.
And Clarida.
No, I said Shaun. Yeah.
Go with Shaun, so you copy me.
Don't tell him what to do.
I'm not gonna go with Shaun. Nah, I love Shaun. I just think that he didn't go. I mean, going against that top-notch guy, this turned into a really good show. And yeah.
All right, listen. What I like to see, reality. I like to see Shaun Clarida winning it. Just had a baby. I like to see Akeem. Because he needs to get flared up, man. He needs to get fired up for these next shows. And Justin, fellow Dominican. That's what I like to see. But what I like and what's gonna happen are two different things.
Chris.
Yeah, I'll take man, it was so easy last week.
Look at your whole list.
I'll get
Come on, Chris.
Justin and Akeem.
There's no Akeem. You have only one left in the top 5.
What?
You already got Samson, Andrew, Ramy, and Nick.
And then I said Justin and Akeem.
Or
no, you have to give me one.
Akeem.
Oh, just one?
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Shaun, Clarida.
She said Justin or Akeem, and now you're choosing Shaun. He said Justin or Akeem, and now he's going with Shaun.
It came to my head.
Okay, all right, Shaun.
It just comes to me.
All right, Shaun in third. Shaun in fifth.
Chris got exactly the same as I.
What's that? What's that
Chris
called?
and I have the same.
I'm going with the mind.
Yeah.
Well, Milos, now yours.
I said Samson. I don't change. Samson, Andrew, and then Big Ramy, Nick, and then Clarida.
Shaun, yeah, you had the same.
Yeah. And then and this is because you asked last time. This is me judging, not what I think the judge is gonna do. This is how I see.
I'll stick with this. Okay, I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to stick with Ramy winning. I'm going to switch Nick with Samson. Samson in second. I got Nick in third. I don't even know why we're saying this. And then...
All right, why don't we make it better? Why don't we wager on it?
Bonac. Then I got Bonac.
Why don't we just wager on it?
And Andrew.
Milos is on it. Milos is fixed. I think we wager. Let's wager top 3.
Go ahead.
$50.
$50 on the top 3?
Yeah, it's not bad and stuff, you know.
Okay, but more than likely, nobody's gonna get it.
That's what I was just about to say. Ain't
let's throw in
nobody
50
gonna
bucks.
get.
Yeah, why not? You know, shit.
Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
Yeah.
about-
The only
how about
problem
the,
is that Chris and I are gonna have to split it.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
But listen, okay, so Victor, you have that kind of physique. I'm sure that you appreciate much more than just muscle building. You know,
Yes.
keep saying you used to be a bodybuilding, now it's muscle building. So here we go.
Always.
Always. I mean, let's speak English. I was talking to even Honey Rambo, and he's like, size.
Milos is a podcast whore.
Yeah,
That's what he is. Milos is the podcast. He's the podcast slut.
but it's serious. Come on.
With his slutty mouth.
But Honey Rambo, right? He has a guy that plays second, Derek, that has nothing to do with the muscle mass, right? So it's okay, hold on a second, so freeze right there. So shape, aesthetics, V-taper, X-frame, that's what got him several first-place votes from a judge. Hadi Chupin didn't win unanimously. It was like a few points, right? So let's call it what it is. It's open bodybuilding, but shape should be still priority. It's size matters, but I'm glad that Victor, I mean, you were that way. Yeah. You had that shape. Your shape should have beat Jay Cutler in 2007, right?
Well, not only shape, it's condition too.
Condition, yeah, everything. But shape was, you know, that's a V-taper. That's you lift the arms and there's like everything is just perfect. X-frame, you know, peaked biceps, hanging triceps, super small waist. You have to look that, you know.
Yeah, structurally built, you know. So, all right, you know, going that way. With that comment you just made, I just changed my entire top, you know, 5. Just based on that, you know. So
go back and do it again.
Thompson, Akeem, Justin, you know, Sean, Clarida, you know, again, just based on shape and size. That's it. And again, best shape in its frame. So when I say that, it's kind of like how Sean Clarida beat, you know, who he beat in the Open not too long ago.
Reagan Grimes, Sergio Oliva.
Yeah, you know, he lived up to his name there as a giant killer, you know, in the frame he had, you know. But you know, this is bodybuilding 2023, and it doesn't go that way, you know.
Well, I'll tell you this: if they're slightly off, I can see Sean Clarida move all the way up to the top.
And that would be great. I mean,
but you guys are from U.S. and you competed at the nationals in the USA, and there were always the classes. How many times in the history? I think there's that Mercury Claiborne. I think that one time there's like lightweight winning the overall, but it was never really happening. I mean,
yeah, that's the only reason why, you know, I have to go with that result, because that's the issue, and that's a reality when it comes to the open bodybuilding.
It's over 100-pound difference. I mean, Ramy and Samson gonna be 100 to 120 pounds heavier than Clarida.
Yeah, I mean, the last person that actually did this at the Arnold was Momo.
Momo Benaziza?
No.
Hold on. Momo didn't win.
Did you do the Arnold? Was it Night of Champions?
Night of Champions.
Was Night of Champions?
Yeah, Night of Champions. We beat Dorian. Yeah.
Okay, yes, it was Night of Champions. Yes, I'm sorry, he passed away at Arnold.
Yeah, but I was asking for a reason. You skipped. You were great in 2007. First Arnold, second Olympia. 2008, you didn't even compete. And then 2009, you came back to the Arnold again and played second to Kai. But why didn't you compete 2008? That was like your momentum.
That's when I tore my knee.
Oh. No
yeah.
shit.
There's always something outside of the gym.
Yeah, he always had something going on. Every year there was something.
outside it's just, you know, I'm my own saboteur. I realized at one point or another, you know.
I think Victor had to overcome the most obstacles to get on stage.
Fuck, man, like why did I keep doing this to myself? But then,
how did you break your arm that time?
Arm wrestling?
It's just a shitty. I had a shitty promoter making me do things I didn't want to do, you know.
What?
And,
I'm wrestling, really?
I didn't want to arm wrestle. As a matter of fact, I was begging him to take me to the gym for 3 hours, and he kept me at a show I wasn't even supposed to be in until the next day. So it's one of those things, and I share a lot with a lot of up-and-coming pros, current pros. Don't do anything that is not listed on your itinerary, and specifically ask for an itinerary, because especially in these third world countries, you know, Central America, South America, you have to commit to what's written. Otherwise, if you give a hand, they're going to take your entire arm. And in my case,
oh, hell yeah.
Hey, I was in Japan guest posing, and there was the arm wrestling championship. And they didn't tell me anything. No speaker told me anything in English, right? And I'm on the stage, I finished my posing, and now there's some talk, okay? And then all of a sudden, they're clapping, and this monster come out, right? And there was a heavyweight world champion arm wrestling, okay? And so, yeah, what's going on? And he's coming there, and you know, asking for my arm.
Muscle, yeah, they see muscle. Yeah. They put us in that round.
Of course, they can go there. So of course, they grab it, but I knew better. If I even try, he's gonna fucking rip my shoulder off, you know. So I just let it go. But I say, hey, if you would at least tell me we're gonna do some stage bullshit a little bit, you know, like fake one. But I mean, you know how most of the Japanese people don't speak English at all, and this guy, I mean, you know, his hand was like 3 times mine. You know, he grabs, he's like, whoop, disappears. So what I'm gonna do now? You know, try? No way. So did you really fuck up your arm wrestling?
Yeah.
Milos.
Holy shit.
Chris, I said I don't arm wrestle. I don't want to arm wrestle. And they kept trying to rally me, and I said, I don't want to do this. Then the person said, all right, how about a photo opt? And I said, fine, a photo opt. Put my arm, take the picture. Next thing you know, I'm feeling pressure, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I pull my arm out. It was too late.
Didn't you break it in 3 places?
No, just one spiral fracture, you know, fucked up, you know. Then you know, this part is broken arm in Mexico, 8 p.m. or 7 p.m. on was it a Saturday or Friday? I think it was.
Like a Saturday.
Yeah, yes, it was Friday. It was Friday. So
before the show, you said, right?
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to be there Friday. I was supposed to be there Saturday.
Okay, Saturday. Damn.
I was working for MHP at the time, you know, and I had to get the next flight out. Before that, I had to find painkiller in Mexico. They said, oh, we don't give any painkillers. I'm like, this is Mexico, man. So I had to get somebody to go buy ketamine. I had to self-diagnose myself. You know, once I get packed up, I fly over to LA, and I couldn't make it to New York, so I had to, you know, find a doctor in LA to operate on me.
Damn.
And that was another
whole
fiasco. So I started doctor shopping. I think I went to 4 different doctors, collected Norcos, Percocets, Vicodins from each doctor, about 3 prescriptions each. And I didn't get operated till like a week later.
Oh.
And I was about 2-3 days from actually losing feeling in my entire arm. Remember, the broken arm was just part of it. The nerve damage was probably the worst part, because I didn't start moving my arm or my hand until 4 months after the surgery.
Holy shit.
That was the scariest part. You know, imagine just having an arm, it's there, but you can't control it. You can't move it. You can't, it was bad. So when I saw you at the Masters Olympia, I was actually there recovering in Miami.
Yeah, so, but now you have no more problem. I know you got this big, long scar. But
that's battle scar. That's the battle scar, little character, you know. But
tricep looks nice and full, so now there was nothing.
You know, create the illusion, a little, you know, Increlex or whatever in there, you know, helps out.
Less. Do you guys believe in the TB 500 and the BPC? What is it? 157
It works. I mean,
for injuries. I'm talking injuries now.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
It helps. It helps. Just throw it in there. Throw it in the
cocktail.
Throw it in the cocktail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
So,
Cocktail.
Victor, you won last show when, like 2016, 17?
Yeah, 17. What was it? The Muscle Mayhem.
So what was like spend from your first? You won 2003 NOC. I was on the stage. I remember.
Yeah.
And 2007. So 14 years between the first and last victory.
No, it was 2003 to 2004.
Yeah, he won a lot of shows.
Yeah, I know, but the span, first victory, last victory.
Oh, first to the last.
How long?
Yeah.
That's your longevity, man. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
And you can come this year and win that Masters if they put enough money. You know,
you're gonna have to postpone your 50th to the 51st.
I'm against.
Go ahead, Milo. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I was against encouraging guys at this age to compete, you know, because especially if you retire and now to go back. But if somebody's, you know, like you already, you know, 2 months away from being on the stage, you're contest ready. I've seen you at Olympia. I mean, Jesus Christ, he looks phenomenal. You know, he doesn't
maintaining my 235.
So that might be different, but it should be heavily rewarded. It should be like a prize money that you guys are talking about. I hope they're going to do it, and in that sense, then maybe, you know, a couple of guys would be encouraged to, you know, put it online.
Guys, what other professional athletic, you know, competitive events have Masters? And don't say golf.
Yeah.
Powerlifting.
Powerlifting.
Wrestling.
Masters wrestling, jumping off the top rope.
We got senior wrestling. Real wrestling. Yeah, real wrestling.
I don't even know. That's a very good question.
But isn't senior wrestling just adults?
It's older gentlemen like myself.
Yeah. How old are they, the seniors? Because in Europe you have the seniors, but seniors are the adults. Like as soon as you hit the 21, you're a senior.
No, it's like 50s.
Oh, really?
Be like 50 something. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Victor, who inspired you when you started? Who were you looking up to?
And I have a list. You have to remember the first time actually, you know, locally, obviously Arnold, you know, the Lou Ferrignos, you know, Lee Haney, because I found one of the magazines in my basement. But before that, we used to have, remember Muscle Sport USA, Steve Stone? Mm-hmm. We used to turn on the TV at 1 in the morning.
Oh, yeah, you could see that.
It was always late. It was always after 11 p.m., 12, 1 in the morning.
Dude, back then, bodybuilding was on television, though.
It was on television. And this is before steroids became illegal, you know. I think before 92, it used to be aired on ESPN. So I used to see Rock Ketchens on there, you know, saw Vinny Galanti. These are local guys that made it, you know, like, wow, it's possible. Like, we could do it. These guys are around here, you know. So I would see them, and but once I saw the 91 Mr. Olympia air on ESPN, I think that was the turning point, because I just finished doing a show. I think it was the 93 Elmo Santiago show. So I saw the 91, 92 Olympia, and I saw I saw Dorian Yates standing next to Lee Haney.
91.
Yeah, Lee Haney, while Dorian Yates is just kind of standing there, Lee Haney's just flexing his chest and he's moving around. He's doing all this craziness, and I was like, I didn't know it was real because when you see a magazine, it doesn't give you the full effect.
Not moving.
Still shots, yeah, still shots. And so when I saw this, it was like, it was a turning point because from there on, I said, man, I think I need to step it up from just, you know, moonlighting and these little bullshit workouts I was doing. And I think that's when I decided, you know what, I'm going to stick to bodybuilding as long as I have health. And that's it, man. So that was definitely the biggest motivation. And obviously, I think another magazine I saw, I remember it was kind of humbling when I saw Victor Richards.
Yeah.
And he looked like a football player out of hell, you know?
You still train every day, Victor? You still train daily?
I changed it around because I was training myself. Then after, you know, it starts becoming a drag, you know, so, and plus not competing, you know, costing, the motivation wasn't there. So now I basically have people that I work out with, and I don't want to do personal training. So I train with them or they train with me, and I get paid that way, and I get to stay in shape that way. For me to just go to the gym on my own, it'll probably be like on a Sunday afternoon or a Saturday, but that way I keep myself in shape, and the clients like it. You know,
maybe that's what I should do. I should use two and just have them pay me and train with them because I went back.
Because I don't want to do that one-on-one. It's a drag.
Yeah.
Plus, a lot of gyms now, they now if they see you training or if you say you're training them, is also a lot of red tape. I don't want to deal with that. You know,
that's why the gym I go to, they're not charging people to do that. So I'm like, there's no pressure with all of that BS. Like, goals in Venice, man.
But for me, it would just be the reason to fucking get in the gym and do what I have to do because I started training myself last week. I made it 3 times, but boy, if you talk about a pussy ass workout.
Exactly.
I'm not even lying.
Just gotta move something though, bro.
Yeah, I'm moving, but ain't nothing happening. It's not. If I'm just moving, ain't nothing else is moving.
That's what retirement is like.
Can't wait to finish.
Chris,
you're used to driving a sports car. Now you got to get in that fucking bicycle.
Oh man,
Chris, I'm craving a pump. Not the soreness, because I'm sore as fuck, but I didn't even get a pump.
Let's go to the gym tomorrow, Dennis, me and you.
Oh, fuck no.
I'm flying out there today. No, just do like a little pumper stuff.
I can pump my own. I need to train.
Okay, let me train you then.
No. Let's train together.
Let's train tomorrow. Let's do it. I know, that's what I mean.
Okay, you really want to do it?
Yeah.
Okay, we should.
I'm coming out there today.
Hey, we should film it.
You should film it.
Good.
2 old fools trying to kill each other.
I'm telling you, I want to start doing the over 40 workouts. Over 40, just motivate a lot of guys our age, you know, older.
Over 40.
That's when you need the motivation. Shit.
Yeah,
you don't need motivation when you get 20.
You know.
Hey, when I was over 40, I was still going strong.
Yeah, I'm 60 next year. Goddamn.
Yeah, there ain't no more over 40, Victor.
Oh, you got Robbie Robinson training harder than you, and you're younger, man. What's going on?
Huh?
Robbie Robinson is older, and he's training harder.
He's a different cat, though. That's my mentor right there.
Yeah, here's the idea, really. The only way I could do this, I just go and do my favorite exercises, okay? So if you have to do whatever, you're going to say, fuck this shit. But favorite, you know, you're looking for a pump? Do your favorite bicep move, favorite tricep.
I tried. There's no pump. But hey, where there's no muscle, there's no pump.
You're gonna train in bones.
Bones and skin.
Socket.
Loose skin. Yeah.
You have the muscle there. You have the genetics. Come on, man.
Hey, don't look at the muscles. Look at. I fucked around. Hey, I was doing curls last night, and I fucked around and looked down. I was like, so disappointed.
You know how you normally when you train, you look in the mirror, you get that side profile. Shit, I'm trying not to look anywhere. I'm looking up in the ceiling.
Yeah.
How about your chest, Dennis?
Huh?
Your chest always blew up like, it's not even funny. the most
Yes,
muscular
I know
guys.
everything. I had never had a problem getting a pump, but I swear to God, I did.
Yes.
I did 30
No
reps. I
way.
did 30 reps and couldn't get a pump.
You can't get a pump with what these girls are wearing in the gym these days, man.
Yeah, it's
Dude,
maybe
like, what is
maybe
it?
maybe I don't train heavy enough. Maybe it's just too light and it's just not working for me.
Nah,
So,
man.
but
Give
maybe
yourself a nice. You got to do a Jane Fonda routine, and you'll be all right. man,
yeah,
you know?
I should just get one of them. What is it? I train for the house.
That's it,
You
man.
know? Well, anyways, on that note, guys, as always, it was crazy. Thank you, Victor, for making the time. You know, it's
Thank
always
you,
good to
guys.
have you on. And
Good to see you
Rick.
guys. I see you guys in what? 2
at,
weeks?
at the
Arnold,
Arnold,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, 2.5 weeks.
When
it
when
2
do you
weeks?
when do you guys get there?
I'm
I got
coming
it Thursday
Wednesday.
night.
Me
Because,
too. Are you
yeah.
flying direct from Vegas?
yeah. Because
There's a direct flight from Vegas?
Yeah, direct flight.
Oh.
Yeah, direct flight.
Because usually it's always from Phoenix. And I see always people from Vegas on the Phoenix flight. I don't know why.
Direct, yeah.
Okay, what about you, Chris? When are you getting in?
Thursday night.
What are you doing?
Thursday night. Nothing. I'm just going there to be. I just want to see it close up and in person, and I don't want to see it on television. I want to see exactly what's going on.
Okay, where you staying? Where you
No.
staying? Are you staying
I don't
at?
have my spot yet. I just got a flight yesterday, so
Oh, you
for
better-
this weekend. So
Yeah.
I don't have a
Staying
flight. I
Hyatt.
don't have a place yet.
You staying at the Hyatt?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're staying at the Hilton. It's just the new one. You see the Hilton before where the athletes stay, and across the street is the new one now.
Oh, it's another one.
Yeah, they
no.
were built the last year. You didn't see it? It was construction. They built the second part of the Hilton. So it's on. There's also, they got the little sky bridge, and then you just go to the other side.
Yeah.
There's another one. It's new. So yeah,
I got to get on that today. Shit.
yeah, do it. For me, it's just like
I will be there.
For me, it's just like and I'm doing the broadcast, the pay-per-view broadcast.
Yeah, man.
But the thing is, and it's just like last year, every time at the Arnold, there's a fucking super card at the UFC. And this time it's John Jones. So
That's right.
So not
That's
last year, what I did, the good thing is though that we're on the East Coast time. So they start, the main card starts at 10. So we be done Saturday. We be done 10 o'clock. I run over to
You
the
got to
room.
watch it at.
I watch it in my.
Let's
I
go
watch
watch it somewhere.
I watch it. I don't go nowhere. I want to go straight to my room. Watch it on my laptop.
Your room? Ah, goddamn.
How you
Milos,
going
Chris.
try to find a place to watch it?
Milos, Chris, don't you guys ever wonder how Dennis is managing to get all these gigs all the time?
What?
What is this, man?
That's what he does. That's what he's doing.
I think he's definitely got the click within the bodybuilding industry, man. That they won't let us in, man.
It's easy to sell yourself when you have something to offer. Everybody wants to hear.
I know, dude.
Yeah, listen,
That's what I mean,
I always tell-
40 years in, I'm still trying to.
I always tell
trying to get them-
I always tell people the same thing. If you want to get it done, you can't be lazy.
Yes.
You can't. You got to do shit that you sometimes don't want to do, or don't feel like doing. Let's put it this way,
Hey man, I seen
do it all
Dennis
the
stand
time.
on. We seen Dennis stand on that swollen elephant foot for fucking
Tampa.
hours. You took all the respect. I gave you all the respect in the world. I was humbled in that chair table looking at you with that foot. I said, just please don't take that shoe off. God damn it.
But you know what? But I did. I did.
Yeah, but then he started walking with that padded pocket.
He said he got that envelope. He's like, okay.
Halfway through the finals, I'm thinking, oh shit, like a couple more minutes, and I'm done. Here comes Tim and said, yeah, man, could you do the amateurs afterwards? I was like, what the fuck?
I remember that.
My foot was boom, boom. So I was literally on stage, one shoe off.
Yep.
I said, get me a chair,
I was
sitting on
telling you
my
to get
ass.
the chair. I said, man, sit your ass down, dude. You're killing me in the audience.
And then the next morning, I went home. I got on the flight, and then on the plane, I'm like, I came home. I fucking was COVID like a motherfucker. I was nowhere but on stage.
COVID, what's that?
COVID.
Oh.
What's that? Got sick as a dog, man. Came back from Tampa sick as a dog, and I didn't go nowhere.
Hey, are you going to take a vaccine before the Arnold Classic?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Why? For what?
Yeah, I mean, last 3 Olympias they got every time. So somebody's telling me,
I
what?
don't give a fuck. I don't.
Hey, you still got it, right?
I still got it, man. I mean, COVID is my back seat in the car.
All right, guys.
All right, take care, guys, man. Love y'all. Take care. Be safe. Be safe.
All right, man. See y'all soon. I'll see you out there in a minute, then.
All right.
You guys in it.